So let's talk about the housing market. For the last few years, it feels like the headline has been about what didn't happen, right? Oh, absolutely. Homeowners didn't move, inventory didn't grow, and affordability, well, that definitely didn't get better.
Exactly. We had that massive lock-in effect where everyone was clinging to those ultra-low pandemic rates. It basically froze the market.
But we're looking ahead to 2026 now. Are we finally going to see that ice melt?
Well, don't expect a heat wave. The experts are calling it a slow thaw rather than a breakout. We aren't on the cusp of some dramatic turning point.
So, more of the same from 2025?
Pretty much. It's going to be shaped by three specific forces: uneven affordability, life events driving demand, and a very gradual rise in inventory.
Okay, let's break those down. Start with affordability.
Here's the good news. According to the First American Real House Price Index, affordability has actually had its longest stretch of improvement since 2019.
Really? It doesn't always feel that way.
It's subtle. Basically, wage gains outpaced home price appreciation last year, and mortgage rates eased off their peaks a bit.
So we are repairing some of the damage.
We are, and this is a big but, it's super uneven. It's a patchwork market.
Let me guess. Location, location, location?
You got it. In the South and West, where builders are active, inventory is up and buyers have leverage. But in the Northeast and Midwest, supply is still tight and prices are still high.
So if you're in a supply-constrained market, you aren't feeling that relief yet. Okay, so that's affordability. What about the second force? You mentioned life events.
Right. This is the shift from can I afford to move to do I have to move?
Ah, the necessity factor. Because people have been putting off big decisions, haven't they?
Exactly. Marriage, kids, divorce, job changes. You can only delay those for so long. Life happens regardless of interest rates.
I saw a stat that said from 2022 to 2025, we were short about 4 million transactions compared to the norm.
That is a massive amount of pent-up demand. Those are the missing moves.
And that pressure has to go somewhere.
It does. And demographics are intensifying it. We have nearly 52 million Americans in their 30s right now.
The 30s, prime home buying age.
Historically, yes. First American Analysis says millennials are going to add more than 10 million homeowner households over the next 25 years.
Wow. So even with rates in the low 6% range, staying in a cramped apartment just isn't practical for them anymore.
Exactly. It's not a surge, but it's a steady, organic lift from people just needing more space.
That brings us to the third force, inventory. You can't buy what isn't for sale.
Is supply finally coming back?
It's turning a corner. We went from about 14 homes for sale per 1,000 households to nearly 15.
Moving from 14 to 15 doesn't sound like a lot.
It's not. The historic average is closer to 25. But the direction is what matters. It's moving up.
Why are people finally listing their homes? Are they giving up on their 3% rates?
Slowly, yes. It's the higher for longer realization. People are realizing rates aren't dropping to 3% again anytime soon.
So they're making moves driven by need rather than rate optimization.
Precisely. The lock-in effect is loosening its grip. Not all at once, but at the margins.
So to wrap up 2026, no boom, no bust, just progress.
That's the word. Incremental gains. Affordability is patchy, life events are pushing people to move, and inventory is creeping up.
A market defined by movement, not a breakout.
Exactly. It's a return to a market driven by people and places, not just headline mortgage rates. And honestly, that's a healthy step forward.